This woman appeared as though she was pedaling a bicycle, but nothing was visible beneath her. Upon seeing this apparition, the man paused briefly but quickly stepped on the gas pedal, approaching her. But just as his bumper was about to touch her, the woman suddenly transformed into water, startling him into fleeing immediately. When he arrived at his office, the man noticed a woman standing in line with a black liquid pooling beneath her feet. As he attempted to greet her, a terrifying figure with snakes coming out of its mouth appeared before him. Luckily, a friend snapped him back to reality by calling him from behind. It turned out this apparition was actually a woman he had removed from the world a few days earlier at a wooden bridge near her home after rumors surfaced that she was pregnant. When her family found her, suspicion immediately fell upon this same man. Fed up with the hallucinations he was experiencing, the man decided to ambush the woman's brother and grandmother, ultimately doing the same thing to them. He then planted evidence in a schoolteacher's trunk, intending to frame him. Unfortunately for him, although his elaborate plan initially succeeded, his hallucinations only worsened. One night, he again saw the horrifying figure, causing him to lose control while driving and leading him to a public cemetery. Once he reached the gates, his car inexplicably accelerated by itself, despite his frantic attempts to brake. Another apparition appeared, but this time he chased after it. Strangely enough, the figure fled in terror from the man, leading him to the gravesite of the people he had done something to. The earth shook, and a coffin rose from the ground, levitating briefly before exploding in front of him. Running away from the scene, he was confronted by a snake-bodied creature dripping black fluid from its mouth, but luckily managed to escape. Seeking comfort, he visited his girlfriend's house and embraced her from behind to calm himself. However, instead of seeing his beautiful girlfriend in the mirror, he saw the terrifying entity, causing him to push her to the floor accidentally. Trying to relax, he jumped into a swimming pool, followed by his girlfriend. Unfortunately, he continued seeing her as the strange figure haunting him. Without hesitation, he did some moves, knocking her unconscious. Repeatedly tormented, he fled from the house in his car. As he passed the bridge where he'd previously committed the initial doing, his brakes suddenly failed, and a presence joined him inside the vehicle. Eventually, he couldn't control the car, sending it plunging into the river below. Underwater, he desperately tried swimming to the surface and seemed to succeed. Tragically, when morning came, police investigating the scene found the man still trapped inside his submerged car.